Welcome to the beautiful view. Of course, it's in cinematic, so you can't really see it behind me, but this view that we have here is beautiful. The trees are, they had Fall Fest in the touristy local town to us this weekend, which just encouraged and increased the amount of stupid traffic, literally. There's been a lot of stuff going on, right? Over the last week or 2 weeks. It seems like anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Bred a cow 3 to 4 weeks ago, got kicked really bad, thought it was okay, ended up having to go to the emergency room last week. I've been on daily doses of 2,400 milligrams of ibuprofen since that appointment. I'm going to a vascular specialist on Thursday. So after last week and having a few absences, and then this week, I have 2 doctor's appointments on 2 separate days. So it's just been a grand old time on top of teaching. My kids went to a show this weekend. Oh yeah, and we just signed a solar grazing contract. So now I have to rush the breeding process for my sheep. So right now it is about 6 o'clock on Monday, October 14th. And I am rushing last minute to get my group of females split out so I know who's going to be with what ram the week leading up to sending them to the solar farm, which should be this coming weekend. This was not anticipated. I didn't know we would be getting a solar contract until like potentially a week and a half ago, and then it was still up in the air because, corporate stiffs, they don't. So now I'm rushing the breeding process. Now we're looking into March with the breeding process, and we're going to have lambs in early March, which is around the time of my birthday. Typically, we don't have lambs until the end of March, early April, so we're bumping that up an entire month. Not really sure how that's going to work, but if they want these sheep back on the solar farm come springtime and we continue with this contract, those lambs have to be on the ground ready to go by the 1st or 2nd week of April. Now, of course, all of this is weather dependent because in not so sunny Western New York, you never know what the weather is going to do from day to day. So who knows, if we get 2 feet of snow in a week, I don't know. And that's not unheard of because we do get snow in random times of the year. So I'm just stressed out to the max right now. I just whacked my head off of the grooming chute that is in the back of my pickup truck that I'm taking back to school tomorrow. And I am just, every time I got a chance to focus on something, I got pulled away, which is also, I haven't had time this weekend, so I haven't made any videos. I barely made social media posts, and now my teeth hurt because I just hit my head off of the grooming chute. But anyway, here, check my sheep out. They are fat and happy, and I guess if there's any time that I have to force the early breeding of these sheep, now is the prime time to do it because they have been on this wetland easement for the last 2 to 3 weeks. So they are definitely conditioned. They should be hyperovulating. And where I'm going to put the group for the small breeding ram is on the hayfield, which is where we usually flush the sheep anyway. Regardless, by the time Saturday rolls around, chances are both breeding groups of sheep will be together heading to the solar field to start their job. I'm just praying my cows don't go through the fence that I just opened. And I'm also praying that these sheep will kindly follow me back to the barn so that, and cooperate and go in the panels, hang on, that I've set up for them so that I can get them sorted and organized. However, before I can sort and organize them, I need to go through my list and see who is related to who so that I know who can go with the little breeding ram and who has to stay with the big breeding ram. So that'll be fun. At least I enjoy genetics. Hopefully my sheep don't decide to jump through this fence here. All right, I'll catch you later.